Hey everyone, we are back and ready for action. It's Amanda here, back on some Pokemon TCG Online. Gonna go through the tutorial with you guys. So when you create your profile and you go to this little sucker right here, you go down to tutorial, although it's probably gonna walk you through it in the beginning because that's how the game works. And you're gonna hit play. It's gonna walk you through how to play the game. Now, it's good stuff. It's super easy. They already give you a deck and all of that jazz. You're going to play here against Zach. So, let's take a look at the Pokemon card. Right-click on Eevee to zoom in. So, on any of the cards, you can right-click on them and it will show you the card much bigger in much more detail. You can see in the upper right, hit points. Upper left, the stage the Pokemon is. It's either basic, stage 1, 2, etc. And then it shows you here the attacks. So, to an active position, you click and drag, pull her up to the middle there. Now it pulled these 6 prize cards for you. Each player starts with 6 prize cards, and each player starts their turn by drawing a card. First and foremost, you want to know that energy allows your Pokemon to attack. You can attach 1 per turn. So this is going to tell you what Zach's going to do. He's going to attach an energy to his Rattata. And now it's my turn. I'm going to attach this energy to Eevee. And I can do an attack because the symbol here is colorless, meaning you can use any of the energies to attack. And it's going to do 10 damage to the Rattata. 30 hit points if you... And then Rattata did his attack on me, bringing me down to 30 as well. And if I go ahead and I throw that on there, it gives me enough energy to do Tail Whap, which does 20 damage. So there's that. 30 damage on the Rattata. You kind of get the gist for it. She walks you through it. And that's just kind of how it rolls. They're just giving you basic knowledge in this first part here, obviously. Because there are other things. In this here, this one's a potion card. So this is an item. You can use as many items as you would like during your turn. And it has special effects. This one in particular is Potion, which heals 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. So we're going to put it up there and follow what she's saying. We want to heal Eevee a little bit. And then we are going to do an attack. And didn't matter which one we did, we were going to take out the Rattata. So I went ahead and did Tail Whap just for the additional damage for fun. And it's knocked out. Therefore, you get to pick one of your prize cards. It is randomized. You have no idea what is in here. I'm going to choose that one and grab an energy. Zach's going to throw Meowth up there. And it's his turn. So if you hover over the card, you can see the card a little bit bigger. And then right-clicking it makes it bigger then again. Alright. Let's see. So we've got Pikachu. So she's going to give us this card to put on our bench. And we're going to throw the energy on it. And I'm going to go ahead and do Tail Whap, which will do 20 damage to Meowth. He put another energy on there. He's going to do Fury Swipes. It's all pretty much staged at this point. Still a good time, though. We're going to whap, and a whap, and a tail, and a whap, and a whap. Alright, Eevee got knocked out. Poo-poo-ka-choo. Alright, so one more attack should knock out Zach's Meowth. We're going to throw that on there. And let's do Electro Ball. Doing a whopping 50 damage. And since he has nothing on his bench, that means we have won. It's a fun time for the basics here. Let's go ahead and get into number 2 there. If you do this and it's your first time, you can see the little rewards on the bottom there. You'll actually earn those. So this time they have supplied us with a full hand, a full deck, or full hand of cards to play. My mom is a good teacher, right? Oh, Ella is the daughter of this lady right here. So you gotta remember that when you're done your turn, you gotta hit done. Your first turn, you cannot attack if you are the first person to play. Go ahead and do Tail Whap. 20 damage on the Jigglypuff, my favorite Pokemon ever. And they're going to do Continuous Tumble. 20 damage on that one. We'll throw Pikachu there and give him an energy just to prepare because we've only got 20 hit points left on our little baby Eevee here. And the possibility of it being knocked out is high. Especially now that we've got Wigglytuff. There it goes. Wigglytuff just taking over the world. So it's going to automatically put our Pikachu up there since that's the only one that we have. And look at that. We got Raichu. So we're going to evolve. We are going to throw another energy on there because the only attacks it has require 2 or 3 energy. So for Thundershock, 30 damage, flip a coin. If heads, your Pokemon's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So let's do it. These are stage 1 Pokemon, by the way. They evolve from basic Pokemon, and you can do that once you pull it and you have it either on your bench or on your active spawn. Alright, so what happened there was Wigglytuff was about to die, and so they used their 2 energy, discarded them to retreat, which just puts them on the bench and discards that energy. I should have put the energy on, but I did not. Flip. Oh, it's okay. And as you also saw, Sandshrew attacked and it came up with a weakness ×2. So that means that the damage it does to Raichu, being that its weakness is fighting, any attack he does is going to be multiplied by 2. I went ahead and threw another energy on there so that we can knock the Sandshrew right out. Ella doesn't have any energy on either of her Pokemon here. So this one's a little less staged, but the opportunity is there to lose or win. We'll put Eevee down and throw an energy on our Pikachu just to make sure we're set. We're going to go ahead and use Electro Ball because I know that that's going to knock out the Machop. And that takes our last prize card for this round here. So pretty basic understanding. It's all good stuff though. We'll go ahead and we will do the third one. Go ahead and give Calvin a run for his money. Alright. So, now we actually get a choice for who we're going to put as our active Pokemon. I'm going to throw Electabuzz up there because we haven't seen him a whole lot here. Or at all, rather. And they like to keep it short and sweet. 2 prize cards. Typically it's 6 for a standard game. And I'm going to put Pikachu on the bench, throw that up there, and I'm going to do a light punch onto little Squirtle here. And you guys saw that. That was Professor's letter. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Y'all get a better understanding once you have accumulated some cards and you can read them and you can kind of see what works and what doesn't. I think that that is the best way to play, is to kind of play with it yourself, build your decks and things like that. It's really, really a good way to learn, is to just kind of feel it out. But, of course, there's always Google. Or if you're part of Pokemon TCG Online community, which I am a part of, then you can definitely get some assistance there. They are all wonderful people. The admins are super helpful. Couldn't ask for a better group to be a part of. There's also other Pokemon games that you can play. Pokemon Dreamland, Pokéverse are 2 other groups that we are a part of. The links are always in our description. We share our videos to those groups, and it's really, really a good time. And you see here, I did Pokemon Center later, which is heal 60 damage, remove all special conditions, just so I can keep my Electabuzz out here on the field to attempt to win here. So they have Panpour out here, whose weakness is electric. And like I said prior, it means ×2, just like it says. Pretty simple. And there we go. We got our last prize card. We are victorious against Calvin. No shame in that game. We are just going to keep rolling along since this is going relatively quickly. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to throw them in the comments. I will respond to them quick as a wit, or when I can, guys. Feel free to add me, Pandemonium. I will put that in the description as well. And Fallen Beast, which is Mitch. We don't play a whole lot anymore, but we do definitely want to get back into it. So the card that I just played is Misty's Determination. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, look at the top 8 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand. I am going to throw an energy away. Don't be scared, though, because, I mean, you could get Raichu here, who's going to help you out later on in the game. And since I didn't go first, I can attack and do Light Punch on their Grimer. Check out that art, guys. He's a silly-looking guy. He actually looks like the Hamburglar. Or the, not the Hamburglar. The purple guy. Man, I worked at McDonald's for 5 years, and I have no idea what his name is. It's a sad day for all of us. What am I doing? We're evolving into Raichu, and when you do that, it actually removes special conditions, which is great stuff. And you don't just Pokemon attach. This is the hard charm. Any damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to is reduced by 20. So I'm going to throw that on Raichu since that's who we're playing. Only has 10 damage, so there's really no reason for us to do the Pokemon Center later. We do need another energy, however, to do any of the attacks, but it looks like we have the advantage. Or at least we may. Because Electro Ball, if we can get another energy, does 80, which would be ideal in this scenario. And look at that. We've paralyzed our Pokemon. Or our opponent's Pokemon, rather. This one's a little more in depth. We're doing Ally, or whatever you want to call her. We have 4 prize cards in this game. We have probably, I think, started off with 30 cards in the deck. No, 40 maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying that much attention, but it's still not a full 60 card deck, which is a-okay because it's good to get the ball rolling. I love Tierno. Tierno is draw 3 cards. It's a very good card to have. So that being said, we got our 3rd energy. So that is great. We'll throw another Electabuzz down just in case we need it. And we will use Great Ball, which is just look at the top 7 cards of your deck. If you find a Pokemon that you would like there, go ahead and bring them in. Kangaskhan with the baby. So I'm going to also throw that on there. And then I'm going to do Roller Skates, flip a coin. If heads, draw 3 cards. So here's to hoping. Darn. That's not a problem, though, because we are going to go ahead and do 80 damage to Weezing, which leaves him with 20. So, it's not, even with them healing that 30, though, if we are able to attack our next turn, which we are now, he is gone. Go ahead and throw another energy on that Electabuzz. And then we are going to do Electro Ball. Knock him out. Grab us another prize card. Doing a great thing here. There are a good handful of Pokemon Center ladies in this deck that they have. Probably all for a good reason, just to ensure that you are able to win and you're able to actually play. We'll go ahead and do that just to remove that special condition. Otherwise, being that we're poisoned, we're going to accumulate 10 damage for every turn. But we don't want to do that. 40 damage thrown down on that Grimer, which leaves him with 70. We'll just go ahead and heal somebody else here a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and do another. Oh, yeah. And the Grimer looks like Grimace, who is the big purple guy from the old McDonald's. He was with like the Hamburglar and all of that jazz. If you guys remember, if I'm showing my age, I'm really not that old. 26, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of people that I don't even remember their names. So there's the Bird, there's the Hamburglar, Ronald McDonald, and Grimace. And other than that, I really couldn't tell you any other characters that were a part of it. You guys haven't seen Evo Soda. Let's go ahead and look at this. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon. Put it onto that Pokemon. So, and then obviously you shuffle your deck afterwards because you're going to know what order everything's in. Looks like there are no valid cards, so we have no more evolution Pokemon in our hand. I will throw that on there. Go ahead and give a ambush to Coughing. And things are looking pretty good right now for us. I hope you guys are excited. Okay. Let's do another ambush. Does 20 damage again. Down to 10 hit points for Coughing. And he's not able to attack because I have the Hard Charm on here. So, we'll go ahead and just do a light punch, knock him out, get that last prize card. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here we are. And our final one right here, we are going to play. And let's see if we can't learn a little more. Ooh, we got the Electrode and Pikachu. Let's take a look. We'll throw Voltorb out there. Let's see what our opponent has. Scyther. We'll put Pikachu on the bench to protect the Bum-Bums. Throw the energy on there, and we're not going to use Switch. And since it's us, since I went first, there is not the opportunity for me to attack, but there will be this turn, which is great, and the opportunity for me to evolve Voltorb into Electrode. We'll go ahead and do Static Shock, and then hopefully we are good to go as far as our next turn. I don't see any way for him to knock us out, so I think we will be just fine. And we are going to go ahead and knock it out because we just used the Giovanni's scheme. So you can choose one or the other, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand, which means I would have drawn 2, or during this turn your opponent Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage, which is what I chose. We'll do Electro Ball, which does 80. And we will pick a prize card. Now, here we're playing Otis. Otis is up here in the corner. Thinks he's some cool, dope dude. Thinks he doesn't know anyone anything. He thinks he's going to beat us, but are we going to let him have it? No, because we went through the tutorial. We know what we're doing, and we're going to win. Let's get Eevee on the bench because we want to make sure that we have those basic Pokemon ready. Freddy, Eddie. Draw until you have 4 cards. I'm going to go ahead and throw that down, draw 2 cards here, and see what comes up. I'm going to throw this Evo Soto down, see if we can't pull out Raichu, exactly what I wanted. And there is that. We are not going to do Switch because I don't have any other Pokemon set up, but we can do Electro Ball and knock out Weedle. And there is the second prize card. Great stuff. Energies are always a good thing to pull. And they don't have their Dino Zweilous now set up too well, too much. And as soon as I say that, there she goes. But we've got Raichu. Don't despair. They just wanted to give us a little bit of challenge, I see. But we have a Pokemon on our bench, and Otis does not. And he just pulled out his Evo Soda, which allowed him to pull out Hydreigon, which I don't know why you would do that, because then he's not able to attack because he does not have the proper energy on the Pokemon. He needs 4 dark energy in order to do anything. So I'm going to just roll with it and say thanks for being a computer, because typically a real Pokemon player online would not do that. So it's my turn again. I'm not even going to do a whole lot of anything because there's no point. Because well, I guess he has a Pokemon on his bench. So we're going to go ahead and get set up down there and throw Electro Ball out. Just knock him out. We've got 1 prize card, so we're down to 3. And now he's back again with Dino. And he threw Scyther down on the bench. Not too scared, though. We'll go ahead and play Professor's Letter, pull some energy out of here. Don't get too click-happy like me. You saw that little jump. It's like it didn't even want to go into my hand. And then we'll go ahead and do Electro Ball again, which is going to knock that out. Bring us down to 2 prize cards. With still a relatively nice hand here hanging out. And he's got Scyther with 1 energy on it currently, which means he's just going to be able to do the 10 damage. And this is it. He's got nothing left on the bench. We can do Electro Ball, which does 80. Scyther has 70 hit points. Otis, sorry, man, but your cocky attitude didn't win you this game. So that's the end of the tutorial. Once you're all said and done with that, you are going to earn 25, 50, 75, 100, which actually accumulates to 250 coins, and then the pack. Great stuff, though. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, do not hesitate to ask. Throw that in the comments. Also, when you log in, don't forget to hit this little guy here and get your daily bonus. So, my day 1, and getting myself 5 coins there. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It's been great to get back into it, to be able to show you guys some gameplay, show you the tutorial. If you have, like I said, go ahead and like the video if you felt that this was a simple, easy thing to follow. Go ahead and throw comments down with any questions. I know there's a lot more that's not covered in the tutorials, including EX, GX, cards, and moves. There is a lot more with the game. Like I said, just jump in, have some fun, play around with it because it's great stuff. There are all sorts of stuff, versus events, tutorial, trainer challenge. You can just go into your deck manager, just click and find it and just do it. If you're not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can get more great content. see some code cards, all of that fun stuff. We are giving away code cards for our new subscribers. If you are newly subscribed, comment below or find me on Facebook. I am, like I said, part of the Pokéverse, Pokemon Dreamland, and Pokemon TCG Online community. You can find me on there, Amanda Fisher, or you can message me on here, Pandemonium. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm Amanda. Have a great day.